Alright guys, so welcome back. This is the MeiiGoo S8. This is a device that's offered not in the US, but you can import a lot of these phones like I do if you're into doing that. It's a really sleek device, man. This is the MeiiGoo S8. This has a 6.1 inch 1080p display. It does have the 18:9 ratio, which is a huge plus. You get octa-core processor, is a MediaTek processor, clocked at 1.5 gigahertz. 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs onboard storage. You do get a dual camera setup. Now how well they take advantage of that, I don't know. We shall see. But it is a 13 megapixel and then a 5 megapixel secondary with an LED flash right there. You get dual nano SIM, or you can double one with an SD card and a nano SIM. So, hope in the future they start doing dual trays, like one for the SD card and one for the dual SIMs. But this does have dual SIM standby. So this phone runs Android 7.1.1, excuse me, 7.0, I'm sorry. And then the storage settings here, let me see, there's your 7.0. As you can see that. Focus for you, there you go. And then for storage, the 64 gigs, 53 of it is available. I don't have any apps on here, so 53 gigs is available. You've got 4 gigs of RAM. Let me tell you how big the battery is in this thing. I can find the battery. I was looking for the battery size, and for some reason I couldn't find the battery size. Maybe I zoomed out too far. 4 gigs of RAM. There we go. 3,300 milliamp hour battery in here. So this is going to be an eclectic phone to use. I'm really excited to finally get my hands on this. I've been waiting for this for a while. This is a beautiful phone. It looks really nice. You get a case, as you can see, that comes with it right there. You get the stock Android feel from this phone. There's nothing different about it. But one thing I will say that, companies mimic Samsung, and this company did a great job, because this button right here is actually, you can use it to launch applications. And right now, you hold down that button, it launches the camera, as you can see there. So while I'm in here, camera settings, oh, took a picture, I didn't mean to. Camera settings you can do here, 16 megapixel by 16 by 9. And then we don't need that. You got facial, camera mute, grid lines. I like the grid lines. Anti-shake. It's crazy. And the video quality is the fine, high, and low. That's what these camera modes show in a lot of these phones like this. You have EIS. This is really nice. So I'm really ready to test this out and find out if I'm really gonna like it. Here you can see you have beauty, panorama, and you've got the SLR, where you basically can just get into kind of a manual mode, possibly. But these cameras aren't on these devices. I mean, this phone costs $159. So when you think about that, and there are some filters, by the way. There are a few filters down here. You can do effects and things like that. So you can do cool, elegant, normal. But when you think about it, also you have HDR too. When you think about it, you get phones like this. This phone costs $159. You pretty much get, at least overseas where this is actually meant to be used, you're getting the Galaxy S8 at such a low cost. It's impressive. So it's your man Jay Will. I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to hit the link in the description if you want to check this one out. And maybe we'll do some footage from the camera. Take care. Alright guys, so here's the front camera on this thing, and this thing is actually pretty good. I'm kind of surprised at how good the footage is coming from this. Photos and everything look really good on here. Obviously audio is going to be pretty good. I'm just kind of holding it. You already know what the deal is. Just kind of holding it, kind of giving you some different angles here. This bright light right there, so you can see how it handles that transition. But other than that, man, this is good. This is a pretty good front camera. I'm surprised. It's a 5 megapixel, and it does pretty well. All right, guys. So here's the rear camera. Yeah, I'm not outside today. Not feeling like going out. But here's the rear camera on this phone. You kind of get some sense of how it can handle the bright lighting of the transitions, and then swinging back around. The perfect lighting almost. But this is it, man. This is the rear camera of this phone. Is actually pretty good. These phones are getting really good. And for $159, I don't think there's much to complain about, except for the non-LTE in most cases and just getting 3G or 4G or only 4G on Cricket and AT&T. But there it is, folks.